Alright, folks, I picked up a couple of ribeyes from Walmart. You might be at the supermarket or at the butcher shop and you're wondering, how do I choose which ribeye to buy? They all look different. Well, you want to look for one with the biggest spinalis. So it's this muscle at the top, and also one that has a complexus muscle. When you have these two muscle groups, that means you've got the best ribeye. This is the one that's closest to the chuck end. Not all ribeyes are created equal. You want the one that has the biggest money muscles. The eye of the ribeye is actually the least tender and the least flavorful out of the three muscle groups here. You want to choose one where the eye is small, but the spinalis and the complexus muscles are big. I also picked this bad boy up for $15 a pound because it's got a decent sized spinalis. It's also got that complexus muscle and it's got decent marbling. So even though it's choice grade, this is a good deal. I know some of you have hawk eyes and are wondering why I paid $20.47 for the other one. These are premium choice grade, so they cost a little bit more. And to be honest, they look great, so I just took all of them home. It's hard to resist when you see pieces like these. Alright, here are a couple more examples. These are frozen dry aged ribeyes that I have. I dry aged these a couple weeks ago. This one I would say is like the perfect ribeye cut. This is a USDA prime, so it's got beautiful marbling. It's got a small eye of the ribeye in comparison to the money muscles at the top. Now you're probably seeing a trend, right? These all look similar aside from the marbling. Look at this lineup, they all look ready to impress. Here's an example of a ribeye shape that you typically see. This is still a beautiful ribeye because it's a USDA prime, so it's got great marbling, but it looks a little different, right? This one has a huge eye compared to the rest of the steak. It's got a lot of fats, but it's missing that complexus muscle. It's great for flavor, but you're also paying for it. The spinalis is there, but it's a little bit small compared to the other steaks that we're seeing, right? This is an example of a ribeye shape that I would probably pass up on unless it's dry aged. Alright, now you know what to look for when you're picking your ribeye. Speaking of ribeyes, I ended up picking up a prime USDA bone-in ribeye from Costco the next day. Here's a short video on it. Catch you next time.